With the end of the year coming quickly, we want to make sure you are aware of some key new laws impacting employers in the new year. There are 3 categories of new laws we will cover. The first category we will cover are those state laws that were enacted in prior years but have upcoming implementation deadlines in 2023. For instance, the statewide minimum wage increase has been phased in since 2017 and will rise to $15.50 for employers of all sizes. Previously, there had been a distinction and an accelerated increase schedule for those employers with 26 or more employees. That distinction is gone, and future statewide increases will be capped at 3.5% growth. Keep in mind, many localities have also established their own higher minimum wages. Another law in this category is the California Privacy Rights Act of 2020, a voter-approved initiative from 2020 that is even more stringent than its predecessor, the California Consumer Privacy Act. These laws govern the use of consumer data, something restaurants need to be increasingly aware of as it relates to guest loyalty programs, and, more generally, as technology is integrated more and more into the everyday life of restaurant operations. Our second category is a batch of state laws signed by the governor earlier this year and take effect in 2023. We have told you plenty about the enactment of AB 257, which creates a fast food council to regulate larger counter service restaurants. So here we will zero in on other legislation, like the law that requires disclosure of certain pay data. That is SB 1162, which requires employers with 15 or more employees to post pay scales for open positions in all job postings, including those done by third parties. Employers of all sizes must provide employees with the pay scale for their current position upon request. There are also associated record-keeping requirements for employers and even more extensive reporting requirements for employers with 100 or more employees. And finally, there are new local laws established by local governments that take effect next year. Local governments up and down the state are focused on prohibiting the use of many single-use food packages. Their goal is to move away from any petroleum-based products like many plastic food containers, even the recyclable ones. Going beyond this trend are localities like Marin County and Culver City that even prohibit the use of single-use packaging and foodware for on-site dining, regardless of the restaurant concept. That sets up challenges for restaurant spaces that were not designed for the new demand for additional dishwashing capacity, increased labor needs, or the internal design to store reusable dishware. The environmental goal is, of course, a worthy one, but there remain real challenges to continue to work through. So this is a growing trend that restaurants need to be mindful of in general. Also at the local level are minimum wage increases. Most local minimum wages were set in previous years and continue to phase in or increase annually with inflation, so they're not necessarily new laws. But Foster City was one that just this year established their own minimum wage at $16.50. Redwood City changed their pre-existing minimum wage to cap the indexing of the wage and to accelerate the next increase to $17. There are other new laws at the state and local level you'll need to be aware of, and a more comprehensive set of those laws is included in our New Laws Summary. If you haven't already done so, be sure to click the link in the description below, where you can download our compliance app and sign up for push notifications. We will share the important new laws document with our members there. Rest assured, the only news items we share through our app are important compliance matters that are critical to your operations. It's, news you need to know and nothing extra. Happy Thanksgiving, restaurant family.